Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing well. I hope your weekend has been good so far. I've got another bow review for you in this video. It's one I've been looking at for a while, and it's been about a year that I first saw this one, and I started researching it and looking at it and reading reviews and trying to find as much information on it as I possibly could. Again, I'm really excited about this one. It is the Southwest Archery Spyder XL takedown recurve. And if you've seen any of my previous videos, you know how much I love my Ghost takedown longbow by Southwest Archery. So I'm hoping this one kind of meets that expectation of quality, shootability, and all the things that go into a bow whenever you pick them up, and really wanting them to meet your expectations. Now, I haven't taken this one out of the box yet, so we're going to unbox it. We're going to check it out. We're going to put it together, add the string, and then we're going to go outside and shoot it. And hopefully, like I said, it will meet my expectations that I've been planning or have had for this bow for quite some time now. So with that being said, let's get this bow out of the box, get it together, and let's go shoot it. All right, so I do love Southwest Archery products. Maybe I won't be disappointed, maybe I will, I mean, who knows? So let's get this bow out of the box. All right. Well, there's a first. I've never seen somebody get a koozie, but that's pretty cool when you get a bow. All right, so Southwest Archery koozie, there you go. Got the product manual with it, which is always nice to be able to set it up. I do like that. Okay, great. Always good to get that. I know somebody made fun of me one time in one of my videos whenever I talked about getting a manual with this. So we've got a string here. I'm going to make an assumption, which we shouldn't make assumptions, that this is going to be, I don't know if this is a fast flight material or just a Dacron. It feels like a fast flight. I could be wrong, but it's your standard endless loop string that comes with most bows, which is here. I'll use this one for the video just to get out and shoot it, but I will be making my own custom Flemish twist. It's just what I like to do. So my string with the bow. You also get, I just saw it, here it is, a little stick-on rest. I won't be using that. I will be shooting off the shelf with this. Here are the limbs. Let's take a look at these, get these out. These are a hard maple limb with a fiberglass laminate. It does have reinforced tips, so you can shoot a fast flight string on it. But I will be testing those out. This is a 64-inch bow with a 45-pound draw weight, which is what I like to shoot at now, 40 to 45. So hopefully, once we put these on the scale, they'll come out and we will be able to see exactly what these weigh out at. Very nice Southwest Archery logo, which is what they put on all of their limbs. Very nice. I think it's a nice little touch. I do like that look. Somebody said in one of the reviews that there was a Spyder logo on the limbs. I don't see that, so maybe that was an incorrect statement, or maybe they got one that was a one-off. Who knows? Anyway, so there we go. Now for the riser. Let's pull out the riser, take a look at it. You do get the Allen key that you're going to need to put the limbs on, because this is not the standard thumb type limb bolts, or yeah, limb bolts. That is a very nice riser. Very nice, very nicely contoured. If you didn't notice already, this was kind of built off the Samick Sage platform, because a lot of the designers and engineers from Samick Sage went over to Southwest Archery. Everything is tapped and drilled. You can put in a plunger button, you can put a stabilizer on, you can actually put sights on. So this is a very nice riser. It feels very nice. The riser, or the shelf, is nicely contoured, not too extreme, just very nice. I like that. Man, this does feel a lot different than my Samick Sage. Smaller, a little bit, not as chunky, and you can tell just in these areas here. This is one of the things that, while I do love my Samick Sage, I did have a big issue with just how chunky and kind of squared off it was, but I still love to shoot that bow. It does have the same metal limb pockets here. I will be putting some silencing material in this probably after I get it set up the way that I want it to. But again, overall, very nice feel to this riser. I'm looking forward to getting this thing set up, man. So Let's get this bow put together. Now this is a 64-inch bow, so this is going to accommodate, you know, you taller archers out there. Overall, nice. I can't say enough nice about it. Golly, that thing feels good. Very nicely contoured. All right, let's get the limbs on it. Now, the one thing I do like and do appreciate about this is the fact that it comes with these type bolts to put the limbs on. I'm not a big fan of the thumb screws, if you will. That's what I call them. They're really just thumb screws to put the limbs on. I'm not a fan of those. I just don't think they look aesthetically pleasing on the bow, on any bow really. I mean, I get the convenience of it. I understand why people do that. But let me see which one is the top limb here, because I do not think these are marked. I could be wrong. Okay, so the lower limb is the one that is marked with the logo, Southwest Archery. Okay. Okay, so I've got it here on my bow cradle. I've got the string ready to go on. We're going to use a stringer tool to put the string on. Of course, that's always the safest way to do it, but we do need to put a nock point into here. So I'm probably just going to go about 3/4 on the nock point. I need to put some felt material in before we can shoot it. But let's get the string on and let's check her out. Now, if you don't have a stringer tool, I suggest you use one. I know people use the step 3 method. We've talked about that here before. I just prefer a stringer tool. I think they're convenient and they're safer, to me anyways. Maybe not to you, but to me, I do like them. All right, so there she is. Now the recommended brace height for this bow is between 8 and 8 3/4 inches. Let's see where we are. So right now we're about 8, just a little over 8.5. If you can see that number, a little over 8.5 on the string, on the brace height rather. So I'm gonna put a nock point on. The only thing I don't like is the way that center serving is, but again, I'll make my own string. That's a little bit, maybe it's all right. But we'll put the nock on and then we'll get some shelf material on there and we'll go test her out. Overall, it just feels nice in the hand. This bow, 64-inch bow, it just feels really nice. Contoured, the grip is just phenomenal on that thing. It's just like kind of on my Ghost Takedown longbow. It's almost the same dimension in this grip area here, in the well of the grip. It just fits together nicely. I don't see any flaws. Of course, there's going to be some machining marks here. That's going to be a given. You can't get away from that with an entry-level bow like this. But overall, form and fit and finish, just, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. I hope it shoots as well as it looks. So let's get the nock on and let's go shoot some arrows. I'm going to tie this on just kind of like a temporary tie because I'm sure that I'm going to be moving it, especially after the string stretches and settles. But should be good just for testing purposes only. I think I'm going to do a fast flight and a Dacron B55 just to see, you know, how both of those perform on this bow. Now, this thing's probably going to be a little bit noisy because I'm not going to put string silencers in it right now. I'm just not going to do that because, again, I am not a fan of stock strings that come with a bow. Okay. Nock points on, so let's get her outside, get the target set up. Let's take some shots. Oh, I need to put on the riser material, the felt riser material, just to kind of get that cleaned up or so I have something to shoot on. And then we will go outside and shoot this thing. All right, we are set up and ready to shoot. I'm about 10 yards away, but I do need to make a correction before I go any farther. I said that the riser was a hard maple laminate. I was incorrect. I misspoke on that. It's actually a white oak Dymondwood paddock I think that's how you pronounce it, laminated riser. That being said, though, it is a beautiful riser, well contoured, well balanced. The grip is phenomenal on this thing. that correction out of the way, now we're going to take some shots, and I'll talk a little bit more about the specs of this bow after we take these shots, and then we'll close out this video. Very nice, little to no hand shock, very quiet. I was surprised by that as well. Southwest Archery did a great job constructing this bow. I mean, this thing is put together beautifully. I cannot say enough good about this bow and how much I actually paid for it. Now, the bow specs are a little bit much like any other offering that they have. You can get the limbs from 29 pounds on up to 55 pounds. That's the offering. So if you're looking to start out in the sport of archery and you want to get something that maybe you could start light with and grow into, this would be an excellent choice for you. It is a 64-inch bow, so it is more accommodated for taller archers, but you can get the 62-inch version, which really, there's not going to be that much difference in them anyways. But again, overall, really nice constructed, even with just the endless loop string, and I'm really not a fan of the factory strings that come with bows. But I will be making my own. I'll be trying a Fast Flight and a Daycron B55 just to check the performance with each of those on this particular bow. I'm also going to put it through a chronograph just to see how fast it shoots. It really it doesn't matter how fast the bow shoots, like I said earlier in another video. But again, it's just curiosity for me. So let's take some more shots, and then I'm going to close out this video and give you my final thoughts on the Southwest Archery Spyder XL bow. Really impressed with it. I can't say enough good about this. So if you're looking to pick up a bow, this would probably be a good choice for you to add to your collection. Or if you're just starting out, this would definitely be a good choice for you because you can switch out the limbs to grow with you as you grow in the sport of archery. Now, one of the other things that I wanted to talk about in this video was just the archery community here on YouTube as a whole. It's a really great community, a lot of really great people here, a lot of great channels where you can learn and grow and share. And then when you go to the comment section on a lot of these, there's a lot of great comments there and a lot of great information. I know, especially on my videos, you guys have really brought it when it comes to sharing information and helping each other out. So that's just a great feeling that this community is what it is. But I did have one of my subscribers send me an email, and he wanted to show, or we were just talking about just some of the video stuff that he had watched in general. And then he sent me some pictures of some quivers that he actually made while we were in the lockdown. And this was really cool. His name is Graham, and I asked him if I could share those in my next video. So I want you to check out these pictures that he sent me. These are his kind of first dabblings into making leather quivers, and I was really impressed with them, and I thought you would be too. So check these pictures out. Graham, thank you for those pictures. Thank you for reaching out to me and sharing that with me. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. I mean, there's really good work. I'm really impressed with his work. And I hope you enjoyed this video about the Southwest Archery Spyder XL bow. This is a great bow for you if you're looking to pick one up or just add to your collection. Again, they really knocked it out of the park with this one as far as I'm concerned. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And thanks for coming by. Thanks for spending some time with me today. It's really fun just to get on here and shoot and talk, and especially when you're talking about new gear. I mean, who doesn't like to talk about new gear? But again, I've enjoyed this, and I hope you have too. I hope it's helped you. Maybe if you're in the market for a new bow, maybe this will kind of give you a little bit of interest or something you can look at that may be something for you to purchase either now or down the road. For all my subscribers, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. It means a lot to me that you think enough of my content to subscribe to my channel, and it really means a lot to me that you take the time to comment, and I always try to get back to those as fast as possible. Tell me what you think about this bow in the comments. Let me know, good or bad, right, wrong, and different, whatever that is. I'm always open to every comment that you guys post. So if you're new to my channel and you like the content you see, please consider subscribing and hit the notifications bell. That way when I post future content, you get the notification, you can come in and hang out with me. Now, one of the other things that I'm going to say before I close this video out is I've actually started my blog site. It's blueskiesarchery.com. I just launched it today, and I will be adding content as I go along. It'll be a place for gear reviews, just sharing things that I've learned over the years, and just out here backyard shooting, if you will. And hopefully it'll be a good community for you guys to come hang out with and check out on a regular basis. Maybe there'll be something there that'll interest you, and you can learn something from that. So that being said, thank you so much for coming by. I just appreciate it so much. It means more to me than you know. But as always, I hope you have a great day, a better day tomorrow, and a wonderful week ahead of you. And until next time.